Welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. In this video today, we are going to be going over Danjin gameplay. It's going to bring you guys a lot of value, especially if you're trying to learn more about Wuthering Waves. Now, just to let you know before we get into it, for the gameplay stuff, I'm strictly just speculating. I haven't experienced the game myself. I don't know any of the actual numbers and stuff. I'm just going purely off what I'm seeing and explaining how I think the unit is working. So yeah, that's pretty much how I'm gonna break it down. If any of you guys that are have played the game or tested Wuthering Waves, let me know in the comments below. If I'm wrong on something, please let me know, because I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, just want to let you guys know before that. But let's get into, oh, and also one more thing. If you have not checked out the test registration beta, definitely sign up. We have until April 24th to sign up, so make sure to check out this video or whichever video, the last video I made a while back on how to sign up. Shows you all the little details, explains everything, has links there. Definitely check that out and sign up ASAP. So right now we're gonna watch this little short video. They've been doing a lot of marketing with silhouettes of characters and stuff, and they've been doing this very frequently with different characters. The last one they did Anke, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, and this other mystery character, I don't really know his name either. Let me know in the comments below if you do. I'm not really sure on his name, but they were advertising, they were basically marketing Anke and this character. Black Shores is another region area, right? And they just been showing their silhouette. I'm assuming they're gonna be from the first region where Yang Yang's from, Chixia, and the other character, I forgot her name, Huang Long is I guess the region or area. They're silhouetting Danjin and Ji Yan right here, so it could be that there might be the next characters to be popped up as a resonator on their website, which hopefully they do show that. If they do, then we could get more in depth about who they are, what they're about, right? All right, so let's move on to Danjin's gameplay and how her kit kind of works. Now, I don't want to take any credit for this footage. This was test play footage by a YouTuber called Steparu. Check out their channel. They have a bunch of Wuthering Waves stuff. I'm going to be referencing a lot of what I see through a lot of different people's videos that have posted Wuthering Waves stuff, so I will be shouting them out, putting their link in the description so you could check them out as well, just to give them fair credit, because they are the ones that posted it during the beta test. But we're gonna be going over basically Danjin's play style, kind of auto attacks. I'm gonna be trying my hardest to not comparing it to Genshin, but it's just hard to explain it not in Genshin terms. It's just easier for me to explain it because I've been playing Genshin for a while. So what I want to put out there right now from this character, Danjin seems like a DPS character, but the thing that I found very, very interesting is that she infuses on her sword her element. So it's possibly, I'm gonna assume it's a flame or fire element that she uses. Maybe that's the type that she is, right, as a character. But the thing I find very interesting is that when she's attacking or DPSing, she sacrifices her HP, and we have other characters that we are very familiar with that sacrifice their HP to gain higher DPS when they're going into a special attack or their ult attack, right? So I want to compare this character to basically Hu Tao and Zhao. Zhao basically goes into his ult, he plunges up and down, he does a lot of damage like that, right? But he sacrifices his health for that. So each time he plunges, he, it decreases little by little as he gains higher attack output damage in total. Same thing with Hu Tao. Hu Tao goes into her skill, not her ult, but she goes into her skill. She sacrifices HP for that, and she gets more damage out of it. So I love this mechanic when it comes to DPS characters. It's very exciting to do. It puts you on edge, especially in a game like this where bosses and gameplay seem extremely challenging. You have to think on your feet. You have to be well aware of your HP. There's a lot of stuff that you need to worry about, but I want to go over a few things that I've noticed here. So when she does her E ability, she sacrifices a little bit of HP, and as you can see, the numbers do go up. They go from like 300, 400, 500, maybe even 600. Danjin's DPSing here, parrying on top of that, and there's an ult attack animation, and that ult attack animation is like a big, maybe I would say like comparing it to Hu Tao's like ghost attack, but she doesn't regain health, right? She just stays at the same health, right? And I also noticed too that there's a little bar at the bottom that stacks up, and I believe this is like a PGR mechanic. I've seen it in PGR before, and it's basically if you fill up that bar as high as you can, whatever damage you do or whatever special moves you do, the damage is a lot higher. So the higher you can get that from DPSing, the more of the attack you can get from having that. It's like I basically kind of like waiting for your buff to finally, I wouldn't say it's exactly a buff, but you will receive more damage if you stack that. Another thing that I noticed with Danjin's gameplay is this little circle thing floating around. I think this is like a passive move. I'm not really sure exactly how it works, but either it like protects her, like how Xing Shou's swords protect him, gives him resistance from getting hurt, like it kind of like whenever you can't get knocked back or anything, like stuff like that. Like, so I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but it's still overall, she's a very interesting unit, and it's a unit that I would probably in the future, if I ever get to you know, eventually play it, or the beta test if she's in it, I would like to try this character out. It looks very interesting, looks like a ton of fun. She's fast paced. It looks like every character can parry, which is even better. So no matter what, it's gonna be a ton of fun. But overall, her kit does seem very interesting, and also I like that little detail when she's when she goes into her skill or ult, like little red feathers drop. I don't know if there's maybe some lore behind that. Maybe she has like some animal element. I don't know. It just looks very interesting overall. But I would like to say that I think this character overall is just very interesting. She has like, you know, regular auto attacks, you know, just 3, maybe 4 or 5 slashes, right? And then the slashes change as you go into the skill. Like as of now, it looks a little bit different. The rotation doesn't seem the same. So another thing I noticed also is that you can parry and go straight into your skill or ult as a combo, and the damage is a lot higher. So that to me is just like an amazing mechanic to have in a game like this. It's super freaking cool. I just can't wait for this game to come out. I can't wait to actually try these characters. But this whole video that Starparo made was basically a one solo Danjin like against this boss, which is such a cool challenge to do. So it's cool to see that this is actually a possible thing to do in Wuthering Waves as well. Now again, just to let you guys know, this information is not 100% concrete. As updates come and more information comes out, I will be making an update video on all these characters because we don't have a lot of information or exact numbers yet. So I would like to get into that in the future. But overall, her design is cool. Her sword looks super cool when it's infused like that. I absolutely love it. She looks like such a cool character. Design is super cool too. So there you guys have it. There goes that video. What do you guys think about Danjin's gameplay? I want to hear your feedback on this because there's not a lot of info on this. So I want to make more videos like this where like I'm just like trying to figure out how this kit is working. How can they like just little observations here and there just to like really get a more in-depth feel on like how the character might work. Now I know that the experience is going to be different from actually playing the game as opposed to just looking. I'm just hoping I get into this beta because it'll be super great to actually really hands-on test these units. So my hopes are for that. I'm really hoping I can do that. If not, if I don't get accepted into the beta, maybe I'll just like watch whatever gameplay is out, make videos on that, more speculation, more theories and stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How do you like these characters? What do you think about Danjin's gameplay? Do you think she's going to be a very powerful unit in the future? Do you think she can be useful in other teams? What other characters do you think she could be teamed up with? Will we be able to fight that huge whale at the end? I don't know. I cannot wait till this game comes out, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.